Welcome to the QIC-EY Now. No opportunity wasted for making moments matter for children and youth. We are exploring the characteristic flexibility, and we're starting right now. Flexible approaches allow children and youth to engage in planning and decision making in ways that make sense to them. Embracing creativity at the organizational level can provide a solid foundation for child welfare professionals to adapt their approaches to meet the needs of individual children and youth. But why is flexibility so vital to youth engagement? Let's hear from Vincent, a lived expert that needed a professional to be flexible in their support of his academic path while also helping him negotiate important connections to family.
I'm going to transition to college. But 2 weeks before starting my college, I had been reintroduced to my younger siblings. It was 7 years that went by. 7 years that went by that I wasn't able to have that relationship that I've always craved, right? So I was conflicted because going to this university meant I just re-engaged with them. And now I'm going to live on campus so far away that I'm not going to be able to communicate with them. So it's happening all over again. And I remember the car ride going on my way to UConn stores. And my social worker, he just felt like something was off. He's like, man, you're about to start college. This is huge. He's like, what's going on? I was like, I'm just not 100% sure if I'm making the right decision. I'm struggling. And he said to me, he's like, the decision is yours to make. That was huge. And I felt like he understood that this is my life that's taking place. Of course, us as professionals want our youth to go to a four-year university, right off the bat. But he helped me understand that, this is my playing field. Like this is what's going to represent me for the rest of my life. And he was providing me an opportunity to tell him what I felt might work best. I felt encouraged. I did so. I let him know, and I said, I just re-engaged with my siblings. I'm struggling to separate from them once more. And instead of, well, you committed to attending this four-year university, Dave immediately said, well, why don't we think about a community college first? Your academics are there. You're going to get into a four-year university no matter when you start. But the foundation really matters. And if you feel like you need to stick around a little longer, let's make it happen. And during a car ride, he turned around and we went right back to where my community was and walked right into community college and signed up. That really was a prime example of, wow, I just dictated where my future was going to go, how it was going to pan out. And that's how it should be.
Now that we've heard from Vincent, let's wrap this up with some things you can do to be flexible with children and youth right now. Become more comfortable with change. Recognize that adapting plans, approaches, and practice to meet ever changing needs of children and youth can be beneficial, especially for maintaining connections and supporting permanency. Give children and youth opportunities to voice their thoughts, feelings, wishes, and desires. Identify the connections between what they want, what they need, and what you can do for them as you incorporate their voices into your work. Be open to making changes or adaptations if your plan, approach, or strategy is not working. Ensure through clear, timely, and honest communication that children and youth are aware of any changes affecting them. Now is the time to be more flexible with children and youth, and so you can make moments matter. The QIC-EY is 100% funded by the Administration for Children and Families of the United States Department of Health and Human Services.